Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Crypto with Me. That's hashtag Crypto with Me with Cryptoslo. So let's get into it. So in the last video, we talked about types of crypto. In the video before that, we talked about what blockchain was. This is all going to come into focus as we keep moving down the zero to crypto or zero to hero as we learn about digital currencies together. Today's topic is understanding how crypto flows. So I know you have a lot of questions. You're like, how do I get crypto? Where does it come from? How do I get in? How do I get out? And what all this goes down to is the flow of crypto. So understanding at a 50,000 foot level how crypto flows, you're one step closer to becoming a crypto hero. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and open up my crypto flow chart and let's get into it. So how crypto flows. So this is the big overview, okay? And then we're going to look at each item individually. First, we have the traditional bank account. Then we have what is called a CEX, Centralized Exchange, crypto hot wallets, crypto cold wallets, Decentralized Exchange, decentralized finance, and dApps, which are decentralized applications. So first and foremost, let's talk about the traditional bank account. Let's do it. All right, the traditional bank account, what is it? It's used for storage of US dollars. An example would be Chase, Bank One, credit unions. What is the purpose of it? It is storage of your money. It's a source of US dollars. Primary use, US dollar source to fund your crypto purchases and receive US dollars when you cash out of crypto. So why is the bank account important? Well, for now, you're still probably going to the grocery store and using dollars to buy bread and such. So the bank account is the starting point for your crypto journey, okay? And then next, as the arrow flows down, we have what is known as the Centralized Exchange, or CEX. What is it? This is a third party which will possess your crypto and or US dollars when you send it to them. Examples of these would be Coinbase, Gemini, KuCoin, Binance, Binance US. Purpose: convert US dollars to crypto, convert crypto to US dollars. Swap one crypto for another on an open market similar to a stock exchange. So the CEX provides multiple purposes, but the primary one is this is your gateway, your what is known as your fiat or US dollars gateway into crypto. So you move your dollars to the centralized exchange, and then this is where you get your first bit of Bitcoin or other things. Now, some notes. This can be risky because you're entrusting a third party to hold your assets. Remember, the whole concept of crypto is that you own the money. You own the private keys, okay? We're going to get into that in the next video. But basically, you are sending your assets to a third party. However, this is why you use known and trusted ones and a necessary evil if you want to cash out of crypto back to US dollars. So I'll go back over that. But if you want to sell your crypto for US dollars, you're going to have to use a CEX and move it. Then you do an ACH transfer back to your bank account. Okay. So once you are on Coinbase and you've another important thing, these are highly regulated, okay? So when you sign up for your Coinbase account, you might actually have to even take a selfie of you holding your driver's license to prove that you're a real person. This is to adhere to money, AML, anti-money laundering rules, and what is known as KYC, or know your client. So they're making sure that you're a real person, not a scammer, not doing illegal activities. and basically they're verifying that you're a real person. Okay, so that is KYC. So you will probably, well, if you want to get in and out, you will have to KYC. So don't be surprised if they ask for your passport, your driver's license. The risk here is you want to stay away from unestablished exchanges and just use ones like Coinbase and Gemini as your fiat gateway, because they are the most trusted. And actually, when you use your Coinbase account for the first time, your bank fraud department may even give you a call as unusual activity, and just to make sure that it is legit. Now, once you've transferred your dollars to the centralized exchange, you got some Bitcoin. Now you can move that Bitcoin out, and you have quite a few options. Your first, actually 3 options. You have crypto hot wallets, crypto cold wallets, and decentralized exchanges. So from a storage standpoint, you're going to have to move it into a hot wallet or cold wallet, and then once you're in there, you can use a decentralized exchange. Okay, so let's go over crypto hot wallets. So crypto hot wallets, software applications used to store your crypto that are usually always connected to the internet. Examples of this would be Exodus, Atomic Wallet, Tron Wallet, MetaMask, which is used for Ethereum. Primary use is storage of crypto. Notes, these provide a medium level of security because they're connected to the internet. So what I'm saying about that is basically, if your wallet's connected to the internet, someone could take control of your computer, and maybe they would get your password or something, and they may be able to take control of your funds. This is no different than if your computer got taken over by a hacker or something like that. So, just keep that in mind, that these are medium security. So these wallets are fine to use. Just you want to keep them to medium levels of crypto. You don't want your whole portfolio in a hot wallet. Okay. So next we have crypto cold wallets. These are actual physical cold wallets, hardware devices that are used to store your crypto, and they're only connected to the internet, and they require a PIN and a possession of a physical device. One such a device would be like a Ledger Nano, like this I have in my hand, or a Treasure, or something like that. There's multiple ways, but crypto cold wallets are considered the most secure way to store your crypto. But let me note, it does increase complexity when you go to interact, because you got to put a pin in, you have to have it connected to the USB, etc., etc. But I do recommend a Ledger or a Treasure. I'll have links down below if you're serious about storing your crypto. The first time using it, it may be a little confusing, but once you've done a couple transactions on it, you'll realize it's really not so hard to use. Next, and kind of jumping, we have decentralized exchanges. Okay, these are exchanges that actually talk to your hot wallet or your cold wallet. Okay, these are an open market where you can convert one crypto to another. Uniswap, SushiSwap, 1inch exchange. So what does this mean? This means it allows you to swap crypto without giving your assets to somebody else. It's a clean swap, just the one transaction. Whereas over on the centralized exchange, when you make a transaction, you have to move your assets actually to the exchange, so you don't have control of them per se when it's on the exchange. Now, once again, I'm stressing the security of centralized exchanges. They are necessary in order to interact at this time. You just don't want to put a ton of assets on them or leave assets on them for extended periods of time, just in case there's a hack or something like that. So, purpose, use for trading crypto one for another. For example, let's say you own Chainlink, you could exchange it for Ethereum, and you just swap it, so your assets always stay in your position. So it would be like in a movie where they're like, give me the money, and then they give you something, the bad guy. So like it's an exchange, it's a one transaction exchange. There's usually a fee. This is a secure way to privately swap one crypto for another without having to entrust a third party to hold your assets. So DEXs have really taken off in 2020 and will be even bigger in 2021. A lot of times, basically DEXs you have to have the same asset class, so it has to be an Ethereum asset to another Ethereum asset, etc. Don't get too caught up on that now. The biggest thing is to look at the diagram and start to let it sink into your brain. All right, next we have decentralized finance dApps and applications. So if you're watching this channel, you hear me keep talking about dApps and passive income. These are basically decentralized platforms where you can earn passive income through staking or interacting with smart contracts such as dApps, decentralized applications. Examples of this would be Balancer Pools, Yearn Finance, Bankroll. So basically, typically a lot of times your crypto hot wallets or cold wallets are interacting with these decentralized platforms, and then you earn passive income, which comes and flows back into, as you can see, it flows out of and then back into the crypto wallets. So when you're using these platforms, you must research to ensure smart contracts do not have security issues, which could result in the loss of funds. So keep in mind, a lot of times you're putting your assets on these platforms, so you're transferring out of your wallets onto the third party. Now, it's supposed to be a decentralized app. As you've always heard, crypto rug, what is that? Typically that means they got a bunch of people to deposit assets, and then they pulled the rug out from them. I'll be covering that in a terms type video here very soon, as well as part of this series. But the best way to do this is start big with big thoughts and thought processes, and then we narrow down into specific use case, and this will all make more sense. I promise. You'll come back to this video and be like, oh yeah, I get that. So yeah, these decentralized finance dApps are crucial to stacking passive income and earning more with crypto. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on how crypto flows. This is a great starter to understand how basically the money flows, and then it flows from the bank to the centralized exchange. You turn your US dollars into crypto. You send them to your crypto hot and cold wallets. You can swap them on a decentralized exchange. You can earn passive income on these third-party dApps, which are on the internet. Those money dividends flow back to your cold wallets, which you can then send back to the CEXs, centralized exchange, and then exchange for dollars. So yeah, it's an amazing concept, and this is a concept a lot of crypto YouTubers won't cover it many times. But I think it's really important to understand the bigger picture, because it can be very overwhelming to understand how crypto flows. So like and subscribe, smash that like button, and be sure to watch out for the next one. It's sure to be awesome. As always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.